Well, from the Hislop Nunes Clásico to the real Clásico, we have thoroughly enjoyed what is one of, if not the biggest rivalry in world football. And I mean, Jules, even though earlier on in this year, for the first half, it was very heavy, Barcelona winning it all, but then the most recent one, we did see Real Madrid finally get to land a punch on Barcelona, and then things just kind of got uglier, but in a good way for us neutrals. We're seeing, you know, players really getting at it again in the dugout. It kind of brings us back to the good old days of the Clásico, or maybe the days of when Jose Mourinho was there and loved to stir up the pot as well. It just finally feels like the rivalry and the bad blood in this rivalry is back.
Yeah, I think you're right, Alexis. I think last season when Barcelona owned Real Madrid and owned the Clásico, let's be honest, there's no other way of putting it. They were far too good, far too dominant, far too strong, far too Yamal and Raphinha, if you want, against not much really from Carlo Ancelotti and his boys at the time. With Xabi Alonso coming, and they won that game, the last one, the one that we saw, the 2-1, with a lot of beef at the end between Vini and Lamine and Carvajal and Lamine, before the game, after the game, a lot of tension. And we said on the show many times, we like it, not just because we're the right holders, obviously, but also because that brings something a bit extra, that extra spice to a game that is already the biggest game in world football anyway. But if you have a bit of spice of Lamine talking pre-Clásico, you know, saying that Real Madrid cheats sometimes and this and that, and then obviously Carvajal after the game, after the win, coming to see him and say, I didn't like what you said. All of that, I think, is, in a way, is very good, certainly for the viewers, for us. So it was great. It was not the most vintage of games, let's be honest, but Real Madrid won, and they had to win, because another defeat, that would have been properly humiliating.
Yeah, and you love some bad blood in big rivalries, don't you?
Oh, I love it. I mean, for
yeah.
me, let's be honest. This is Gladiator. This is Colosseum. I mean, we are fortunate in our job. We see so many games. I sometimes sit in Premier League games and I watch Frankfurt play something in Bundesliga. I will have my little iPhone going on in another game as well. But when we see the El Clásico, I mean, we have to be honest. We can love English football. We can love German football. This is something else. This is a level up. I love the rivalry. I love Vinicius Junior coming out again, having a fight. Rudiger throwing his bottle. Yamal, 12 years of age, doing a blah, 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 blah. I love it. I love it. This is the best game on the planet. We can compare with any boxing fight, any Formula battle. This is the game, and I love El Clásico.
I love it. These boys love some bad blood and scrapping as well. I mean, Shaka, even though we did speak out a lot and strongly against a lot of these instances that we saw, the Vinny Jr. going down the tunnel and then coming back out for a scrap, Rudiger as well, Lamine Yamal running his mouth off before, but it has brought something back to the Clásico. Yeah.
Clásico is a drama. It's the entire show around the football game. The football game is ultimately the focus, but everything about the season kind of builds up to the two Clásicos, and then everything after is all you talk about for weeks. And to Jan's point, it really doesn't matter where you are in the world. El Clásico is footballing world stop, pay attention to one football game just for 90 minutes. It really just holds everybody's attention. And then to your point, Alexis, and everything around it. Because of what it means to these two clubs historically, and the players, you generally have the best players on the planet all on the park at the same time, and the egos and the anger that kind of comes with that. It's pure drama with just a footballing background to it.
CV, what have you made of it? Of course, you've played in some very feisty rivalries in your day, whether it's Merseyside Derby or Liverpool United.
I've got to say, I love the drama on the field when the game's going on.
Okay.
The other stuff, I have no time for it.
You mean the little fights that break out in the dugout?
I mean, you're talking about a scrap and a fight. Yeah, I didn't see Henry hitting the ground. I didn't see anybody throwing
They were being held back, Stevie. We can't just let them throw punches. This isn't hockey.
That's Stevie's definition of a fight.
If
an ambulance isn't
they were all glad.
You want to see punches landing.
If there's no ambulance, that's not a proper...
They were all glad to be held back, let me tell you.
You're more than Jan. You want to see punches landing.
Do you see Vinny?
Yeah.
Vinny was giving all that till somebody grabbed him, and then he was giving it... Yeah, right. Well, no, stupid. So I want to see all that on the field. I want to see people.
You want to see the punches on the field.
Well, I want to see physicality, and I want to see chat, and I want to see that while the game's going on.
But don't you feel the game also shows it? The games have been, apart from the last one, I suppose, but yeah.
No, the games are fantastic. Loads of goals. We saw it all. It's the stuff afterwards that I think is a complete waste of time. And for me, it spoils the game. It spoils it for me. I would rather, Jan brought up boxing, I would rather knock lumps at each other for 90 minutes.
What?
And as soon as the game's finished, you do the right thing and you walk off, and that's it.
And you shake hands.
And you shake hands, and if you get beat, you take it and take it into the next time that you face the guy. All this posturing and shoving and nonsense. It's not for me.
You gotta have some drama.
Not for me.
You gotta have some drama.
Plenty of drama on the game.
It's like fighting
I'm with you,
someone
Jan.
to do the weighing.
Drama. Please running about.
You know, Stevie, when you get into that argument,
You do that one more time. Yeah. I'm telling you. One more. Just do it one more time. It's your last chance.
Hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Yeah. But that's the feeling. I got Stevie's point. When Vinny comes on, I mean, he's not tall. I mean, he will not fight the big heavyweight.
No.
He wants someone to hold him back because he knows if he gets into a fight, then he's flat. So that is a part of it. But Steve is a good old school when people were fair and square and you went to the players' lounge afterwards and say, next time I'll kick you.
Yeah.
Okay, see you then. That's the 80s and 90s.
Yes.
You know who's one little warrior that would not back down from any fight, though? Gavi.
Oh.
Gavi, when he had that stare down or stare up with Virgil van Dijk, I was like, what a king, what a king. He fears no one. Can't wait to see
Yeah, Van Dijk was like that on his head.
But he's still staring. He's still
Benny
staring.
Hill.
Somebody hold him
Stare up.
back.
Benny Hill, Stevie, Benny Hill.
Okay, well, there's plenty more drama coming from both Real Madrid and Barcelona when they return to action on ESPN Plus. This is what awaits them in January. It is the Catalan derby for Barcelona as they face their crosstown rivals Espanyol. That's on the 3rd of January, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time is kickoff, and Real Madrid will be facing another Regal club in Real Betis on January 4th.